Hey everybody, this is really cool because I'm here at the Superdrome in Adelaide at Gepps Cross, and this is where the national team trains. And we're going to have a behind the scenes tour of inside the Superdrome with Matthew, and I'll bring you over here. Okay. And so this is Matthew here, and so I've been trying to memorize his title, and I've decided instead of trying to memorize that, I'll just let him introduce himself.
Hey guys, I'm Matt Glazer, Australian sprint cyclist, Olympian and world champion. Welcome to the Velodrome.
Yay! So this is really cool. So we're going to get a behind the scenes tour. So let's go check it out.
Let's come on in and have a look around. Got the different pathways of athletes here, from podium development all the way up to podium. So as an athlete you want to be on the far left hand side of that. Massage rooms and doctors coming in here, so we get our treatment in here, keep us all fight and fit and loose. And this is our sort of sports science sort of room. You can come in, and these strange silver tents, they're portable saunas. So we sit in there with just our heads exposed, and we just pump steam into them. And so, yeah, this is pretty much what we use before we start warming up. So we're passively getting hot without putting any effort in. So before a gym session, we'd sit in here for 20 minutes and we'd just come out as if we'd been in a proper sauna, but it's just been filled up with steam. And we're just we're sitting in there getting hot. You can see all the Le Mans sitting on the ground there. And yeah, it can be a pain cave in here where they're doing testing, and yeah, the Enduro's doing their 4-minute max sort of wattage tests and all that sort of stuff. In here's our athlete lounge. So in between training sessions, we'd come in here, chill out, put our feet up. We've got an athlete in there now, and yeah, it's everything that we need to just stay here between training sessions when it's a full day and we're here all day and we need to recover, have the 3 hours in between sessions. We are in there from like 11 till 1:30 and just relaxing from the big training session that we've just done, getting ready for the next one that we're about to do. So yeah, and then it's off to check out the track really now. All our equipment is stored in that room there. You can have a look at the underneath of the track through here. So you can see the bracing and whatnot for all the track. So the beams are wonderful. Yeah. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, you can see through. There's some of the gaps.
How much time do you spend here?
I'm here 5 days a week. So 4 of the 5 are generally heavy training days. And then the middle day, generally Wednesday, is a bit lighter on for a bit of recovery. So we'd come in here, see the physio or massage that day, and it'd be a lighter road ride sort of that day. So yeah, we spend a lot of our time here. This is our sort of workplace. This is our office. So
this is your office.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool office to have, I reckon. Yeah, so this is our gym. Only the national cycling team uses this gym. So it's very specific to our needs, with the squat racks, the lifting platforms, and leg press. That's pretty much that's the meat of our training, especially as sprinters like myself. So those leg presses would be full of weight, and we're lifting it with one leg. So yeah. Well, if I was warmer, maybe, but got to look after myself. So, but I could put 4 or 5 of you on there and lift you up with one leg quite comfortably. So.
Really?
Yeah, my max for one leg is 470 kilos. So yeah, we don't muck around. We push ourselves pretty hard. As we say, like as a sprinter, it's always maximal. Everything we do is everything that we're capable of.
Yeah.
So in the gym is no different.
Yeah.
And it's always flirting with the line of pushing the boundaries but being safe and not injuring yourself. It's quite easy to hurt yourself in the gym when you're pushing yourself so close to the limit. So there's that balancing act that we always need to do pretty much each training session. So yeah, this is our workplace. This is where the Olympic medals are made. It's all the grind work that goes in here for 4 years, preparing for that 1:40-second race as a sprinter. You do get used to turning left quite often because it's the only way we ride around.
And so how do you like train for this like mentally, because you're going around and around the same thing? And I always wonder that, like, what's that gonna be like, going around and around and around and around and around?
Yeah, you do get used to it.
Yeah.
But as a sprinter, we don't do it too many times. Our races are always sort of about 3 laps long.
Okay.
So it's all pretty fast and furious, and then it's over pretty quickly.
Okay.
But yeah, it's just like running around an athletics track, I guess. You just get used to that's just what you do.
Yeah. So your training isn't all on here, constantly on here. You're doing like what you're talking about, your legs,
That's right.
all these other training, so that when you are in here and you do that, like
so it's we do quite short efforts on the track as sprinters.
Yeah.
So it's a full gas effort, do a couple laps, and then we get off and rest for half an hour and before we do the next
get
one.
back on again.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like, what got you into doing sprinting, not like doing more?
I started on the road actually.
Yeah.
And then the road season finished, and I asked the teammates, like, what do we do now? And they're like, oh, we ride the velodrome. I'm like, the velo what? So then just did a try session here, and yeah, loved the speed that I could get off the banking when you dive down, and just kept going from there.
So you just got hooked.
I just got good at it quite quickly.
Yeah.
So I sort of fell into the sport quite quickly in that regard, and made the national team within a year of the sport, riding the track.
Yeah.
And I was an Olympian and world champion within 3 years of starting the sport. So I was like, all right, I might keep going at this. This is pretty good. So yeah, it was my sport in the end. So yeah, it's been going well. I've got a few more years left in me. So yeah, I'm enjoying it. It's good fun. Pretty privileged to be in the position I'm in.
Yeah.
So yeah, making the most of it.
Well, what would you, I don't know, any words of advice to people who might be interested in trying this, or like, how to get into it, or what they should do, or if people are thinking about it?
Yeah. It's a great opportunity. You get out of the weather, away from traffic, on a bike, which is always nice on a bike, because you're always battling that. So it's, every Friday night there's a come and try session that you come down, pay $10 or so, and then you get given a hire bike, and you can cut some laps here for yourself. So anyone can come down on a Friday night and give it a go.
So every Friday night.
And that's how I started.
Oh, wow.
I started on that session and loved it, and then wanted to keep doing it.
Yeah.
So
that's really
even just if it's recreationally, or kids want to try this out for a sport, that's the way to do it. And join a club and off you go. So yeah, it's a great opportunity. So those Friday night sessions are good fun, relaxed, and able to give the track a go, the same track that the Olympic team trains on.
But that's very, very cool. Like, so Friday nights, anyone is welcome, and you can come down and give this a go. That's really cool.
Like, we train to be the best in the world. So.
And that's the adrenaline rush, really, isn't it? Like, that's what you're doing. You're just
exactly.
Yeah. And what motivates you? Like, what is your inspiration and your motivation?
I want to become world champion in all 4 sprint events. That's my big career goal. I've got 2 of them at the moment, so I'm halfway. So I want to be the best I can be, and if that's beating the world, then that's awesome. So I've done it twice already, and got 2 more events, the Kilo and the Kieran, to do it. So that's my goal. That's the ultimate, really. And an Olympic medal is the one that's going to put the cherry on the top.
And what does it feel like down here? Because like down here is really, it's vert, like it's there's no, that's incredible.
It's quite steep, but at the same time, it's just the height that changes. The steepness is the same no matter where you are on the track vertically. It's just your positioning, and how it looks in your mind. So you are riding on the same angle of track no matter if you're on the red, black or blue line or on the fence. It's about, how high do you want to be on the track in a certain race. Do you want to slow down? Do you want to go right up the banking to get to the back of the pack, and then use the banking to then accelerate you to then hook up to other riders? So it gives you the ability to attack and slow down with ease.
Yeah.
I guess you can use the track's natural shape to your advantage, and that's really what sprinters try and exploit, is to try and build our speed while we're higher on the track, and then we can dive down the track to get even faster with the downhill effect of it.
Okay, I was wondering how you do that. So you come up and then you go down and then you...
Yeah, so
come up?
the qualifying that we would do is that we're going around the fence slowly, and then we'd go max sprint through here, past here, and then the time would start in the middle of the corner, but we'd go from top of the fence, out of this corner, to then black line past the finish line. So we'd go maximum effort, maximum speed here, but then all of that front straight is downhill, and we'll be accelerating into our timed lap. So we maximise the speed that the track can give us.
This is amazing. Like, I did not know the track looked like this. I didn't know it was so fast, that it would be this fun. I thought that they went round and round and round and round, over and over and over. But like, check this out. Like, this is so steep. Look at this. I don't know if you can see how steep that is. Like, I'm standing on the edge here. It's just like, it just goes... It just goes straight down. It's amazing. Like, it's yeah, that would be quite fun. Definitely, I think it's definitely worth coming down here and having a go on one of those Friday nights.
At the moment, but Hart has the experience as well. They start to build up the pressure now into the back straight. Gleitzer looking strong, but Hart, have a look at him go. He's starting to gain position into the northern embankment. Gleitzer has the advantage. It's Gleitzer for the win. Let's hear a big round of applause in the back straight. Come on! Let's hear it in the front straight. Matthew Gleitzer. And I'd say what, let's have a big round of applause for Nathan Hart, ladies and gentlemen. What a spectacular match. Great camaraderie between these teammates. They've won medals around the world, these guys.
There you go, this is the Adelaide Superdrome. It's so cool, and they go super fast. You know, they don't even have any brakes, so when they finish riding, they just have to keep riding around until they slow down and then stop. So it's just such an impressive sport, and the fitness involved, the skill level involved, I'm blown away, and I really want to come and try this on one of their Fridays, and you can come down here and give it a go. So I'm definitely going to do that, and I'll film when I do that as well. But I fully recommend that no matter what kind of cycling you're into, just come down here and give it a go, because it just might be your thing. Also, stay tuned for the next video.